All right, guys. Um, let's switch over. Good afternoon. Hopefully everyone's doing well. I am very excited to be hosting Krisalys Cup 8. It's crazy to think that this is already my 8th iteration of what was supposed to be just like a one-time thing. We have check-in going on right now. We might be squeezing in Ryan Bomber here shortly. And seating has been completed. Let me check with my TOs to see how we're doing on the stream matches. But yeah, we're... Oh, and Ryan, one of my TOs said we can add you. We just don't know where to seed you, so hopefully that's not too big of a problem. You'll need to accept the invite in your inbox if you want to join. But yes, we can squeeze you in. No worries, it happens all the time. Like, listen, as an online tournament host, I'm very much used to last minute entries. You know, it's comes with the territory. What up, Chris? Good luck. Have fun to everyone playing. Yeah, it's cool on the 0-2 machine. Yeah, I'm also glad that you were able to enter, Bato. It's good to see you. I'm still very much learning how to do this tournament thing, so, you know, and I'm definitely going to be probably taking some ideas from you, because you do a good job with your tournaments, like Bato City. I'm going to be cutting it close. I'm leaving a target on my end, trying to buy gifts for the kids. Well, I appreciate it. Like, and if you have to DQ or go or for whatever reason, you know, that's fine. You gotta do what you gotta do. Not too worried about it. Okay, got some more check-ins coming in. Oh, and actually, Kopi's on the commentary right now, so I'm gonna go in there and join him. Hey, Kopi! How are you doing? Oh, and good. Hey, Zap. I see you here, too. How's it going? Let me turn you up just a bit. Wait, I don't think they can hear you because my Discord audio is muted. Hold on, let me fix that real quick. Nah. Well, that's not gonna be the case for long, so... If I can... Hold on, I'm trying to find...
You'll never know.
Okay, I think they can hear you. Hold on. Riot, can you hear the comms now?
Hi, Riot.
Kopi just said you're like the coolest person ever. Yes. Oh, it's a bit
loud.
loud. Okay, I got you. I'll turn it down a bit. I think that's better than being too quiet, though, you know? Appreciate it. Oh, hi, Rena. See you. Suppose I should maybe get a room started. I'm gonna check out. I should be home. Yeah, no worries, Game Genie. Let's see. Let me go ahead and start the room. Yeah, appreciate you guys, you know, doing comms. I know I'm not the best at scheduling tournaments, clearly. There's like 3 days until Christmas, but, you know, appreciate you guys, you know, taking time for this, and for all the competitors as well. Especially with CEO Taku going on.
Well, CEO Taku for Granblue's over, so perfect timing.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, did it just end? I think
It ended like 15 minutes ago.
Perfect scheduling, Miss Chris.
Oh. Well,
Zero
guess it could have been
took it.
worse. Zerom won?
Yeah.
Nice, nice.
Got the reset into beating Elsa and Grands. No, I can't have Sprite. Can't Sprite would have already been here. I think Sprite still only enters Paragon.
Oh, can a Sprite?
Yeah. Otherwise, I think Sprite's just too busy getting like a million characters and accounts into Grandmasters.
Yeah.
That's what I would suspect.
In before Can of Sprite shows up. But we're not talking bad about Can of Sprite.
Oh, no.
And also, to answer your question, Ryan, there's not... Are you in my Discord? I guess you were added manually, so I don't know if you're in there or not, but yes, if you're not in there, please join it. That's where we're gonna have all of our tournament communications. Yeah, thank you, Riot. Appreciate you. Tokai Teo.
Yeah.
Is
the
that
best
you?
Uma Musume. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, I did just showcase the password to everyone. I mean, not that I, if we need to, we can kick people out, but...
Wait, you showcased it to everyone, but I think I missed it.
Oh, the password's me.
I managed to do that. What was it?
Literally me, like Chris, K-R-I-S.
Oh.
With a capital K.
Gotcha.
What avatar is that?
The Tokai Teo one.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh my, I'm still on... I guess I'm on this lady.
Oh, you're on Versusia.
Zapsusia.
Zapsusius. How we left off.
Hey, Mikkel. Good to see you too. What are we doing here? Do we want to do like our poses or something?
We have to.
Or I'm gonna show off my radish and my tomatoes.
I have fond memories of that radish.
Oh, Rylan, we might be able to squeeze you in too. Maybe.
Hey, Riot.
Riot.
I can also.
Oh yeah, I guess you're an admin too. By the way, does the Discord sound better? Someone earlier said that it was too loud, but I turned them down a bit.
Oh, Riot's already picking stream matches.
Rather not. Okay. Well, Rylan, to be fair, yeah, you didn't know if you were gonna be able to make it or not, like you had work or... But yeah, feel free to lurk and watch. We'll be here for a bit.
I am always on, or of the opinion that it's better to register for a bracket that you don't know if you will guarantee make it, and then just DQ before check-ins are over, than it is, to try and risk missing them, and then like
True.
you realize you can make it, but it's like too late to get
Yeah.
sneaked in.
Lessons learned,
At least that's what I prefer. It also helps with people registering because then you're an extra body in there, and then that incentivizes more people because they see more people in.
Yeah, even my partner and I were talking about that this morning. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, I just checked, and we're at like, I think when I woke up we were at 15 or 16 or something like that. He's like, yeah, like if I see that many people for a bracket the day of, like I would join that. But if there was only like 6 people or something, I wouldn't bother. So yeah, that's a good point. It's all good. If I can't be at it, I don't want to cause any holdup. Yeah, well, I appreciate your understanding, Rylan. But yeah, just for the future, if you think you might be able to, then sign up. And if you can't, then we can just DQ you. It's not a big deal. All right.
It is also easier to remove someone than it is to add someone.
True. True. All right, Riot. How are we doing on check-ins and stream matches? Think we're almost good to go? Oh snap! Oh snippity snap! It's another Chris Cup. Sure is, Basu. How are you doing? Yeah, Kopi, this is your very first time, I think, commentating a Chris Cup, and Zap, I know you've done it before, but it's been a bit, so it's good to have you back.
Happy to
has.
be here.
The Chris Cup was my commentating debut. We did 1, 2, 3, and it's a pleasure to be for number 8.
Yeah. Zap on
Oh, we're
calm,
back,
we're so
Basu.
back. We are so
I was
back.
pressing buttons in this game just before hopping on the comms, and I might have had a little tear of nostalgia. I think I might be back from my hiatus soon enough. Took a little break after getting Pursuit to Masters, but
Yeah.
I do miss the game.
Yeah, but I know you've been doing other stuff, like... Because, you know, as great as fighting games and Grand Blue are, you know, you don't want to box yourself into that. And I know you... Because I think you recently started a playthrough of Hades, right? Like, how's that been going?
Oh, it's been great. I think it allows me to be a streamer in different ways when I'm allowed to do a little bit of variety, and it keeps things fresh for me so that I don't repeat myself too much. And then when I do come back to fighting games or Grand Blue, I'm fresh, and I'm very happy to do so.
Yeah, Acid, sorry. The sign-ups closed at 4:30, like about...
Oh, Acid.
25 minutes
Aw.
ago. And I don't want to put pressure on Riot. Like, Riot's currently working on, like, the stream matches and the seeding and all that. So, yeah, unfortunately, signups are closed. But I was thinking starting in January of maybe making Krisalys Cup bi-weekly. Like, because right now it's just monthly, and I feel like I'm ready to take that next step. So there'll be more opportunities for you to join in the future. Bracket looks pretty stacked. I would have 0-2'd. I mean, I wouldn't sell yourself short too quickly, Rylum. There's definitely been times where I've thought the same thing. I'm like, oh, there's too many heavy hitters in this bracket. I'm cooked, you know? But I did Paragon the other day, and I did way better than I expected. Like, I even managed to take a round off of some Master Rank players. So, you know. It can definitely be very intimidating, but... We got Dragon K's in here. Yeah. I think we also have Enochi, Char, Prada. So yeah, we got some good heavy hitters today.
Yeah, we got Kirigaki too.
Oh yeah,
We're gonna have some
Kirigaki.
Bubs.
Probably one of the favorites to go pretty far. He's been putting out some good results recently.
Yeah. All right, we got about a couple more minutes for check-in.
Char versus Rena in the brackets right now. We got a Vera team kill.
Yeah, I guess I should probably pin the bracket too while we're waiting. There's also I did update the bracket command if anyone wants to use that, but I'll make sure to also pin it.
So, Kopi, I don't think we've properly met yet. Have we played in the game? I think I might have seen your name around, but this is definitely my first time. I don't think we've encountered each other out there in the online world of Grand Blue in the matches yet. May I ask who you play in the game?
I am Narmaya. All day, every day.
Oh, let's go. In my heart of hearts, I started off with Narmaya. She was my first passion. I like pretty much 3 characters in the game by now, but we all started with Narmaya. So, I'm a fan of your choice.
I have intentions of eventually picking up Matera as well.
Oh.
Ooh.
But I think that's going to be after Evo Japan.
That's understandable.
Is that because you are entering?
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, Brick just raided.
Yo, big brick raid.
That's perfect because we're just about to start Krisalys Cup, so that you have impeccable timing, Brick. Thank you so much for the raid. Let me give you a shout out here. And for those of you that don't know, while we're waiting, I'm gonna be sending out a ping here to. There's a few people that haven't checked in yet, so we're gonna do a last call, and get started shortly. But in the meantime, let me see. I want to make sure I spell this right. My friend Brick that just raided also has a tournament series called Wall Brawl. Both for intermediate and open, if I'm not mistaken. So definitely go check out those. I've been wanting to kind of enter those myself, but I just haven't gotten around to it. Mainly because I don't use Challenge, which is the platform that is used for that. Yeah, thank you for the raid, Brick. Thank you everyone for being here from the raid, or not. Oh boy, gaming. I leave the stream for 2 seconds and I end up somewhere else.
Yeah. It do be like that.
Getting people to check in is impossible. I feel ya. Yeah, no.
I feel that.
You know my
Brick.
pain, Brick. It's just part of what comes up with being a tournament host. You know what? I'm used to it. And I feel bad because there was like some people that are like, "Oh, is it too late to enter?" Like, so there's a lot of last minute signups too. But unfortunately, like it's just there comes a point where it's just too close, and you have to say no. So I've had to do that like twice already, but. Yeah, I hope your stream went well. I think you were watching CEO Taku, right? I think that's what I saw you doing. Yes, nice. How was that? Okay. All right, Riot, how are we doing? Let me take a look at the bracket and see if we at least have our stream matches ready to go. Great top 8. Yeah, that's what I heard. Should be able to start whenever. Okay. We'll probably want to send out a message. And I don't see the stream matches marked, or unless I'm looking in the wrong spot.
I don't see them either.
Yeah, bracket hasn't been officially started yet.
Yeah,
so there
no
won't be any
worries.
stream matches.
I have to start it to mark. Oh, gotcha. Okay.
I really wish
Hmm.
Star GG or Challenge both could, allow the marking of stream matches before check-ins, and then just restrict you to the DQ instead of remove option. That would make things so much easier.
It would, but... Alright, so my amazing TOs here are gonna, I think, start calling, so we'll be good to get started, and then as soon as Riot marks our stream matches, then we'll be good to go. After setting the round timers, you can start the bracket, and then it'll let you mark stream. Yeah, it's something that, again, bots, I'm still kind of new to being a tournament host myself, so, we're kind of learning as I go, but I did a little bit of seeding earlier, though. Which, full disclosure, I'm not the best at seeding, so... I did the best I could, but...
Seeding Grand Blue brackets are always rough, because you always have like 10 or 12 really strong people sign up,
Yes.
and then you're making micro decisions all the way to like seed 15, and it's
True.
painful. It's like every one of these people that have entered, like all the way down to, hold on, where's like see, like all the way to like Morphtronic. Like you could be happy putting them in top 3 of like almost any other bracket.
I
But it's
know.
like I have to put you 8th because
There's just so
there's
many good
just
people.
Prada Char Char Dragalia just decided, what would be fun, and so did Eatry. Let's listen to this bracket.
Cool. All right. Riot said I'm gonna go ahead and put out a ping. We are starting the bracket. Please wait for stream matches to be called. If you are not called, you may start. Cool. All right, I set the announcement, Riot, so whenever you're ready, let's get this thing started. Me being one away from the tough to seed range. Okay, cool, Game Genie. That's like great timing as we're just about to start and start marking matches. Wish I could join Chris Cup again, but my work schedule just doesn't mesh well with it. Yeah, no, that's understandable. I mean, as a tournament host, I just kind of come to expect that, you try your best to accommodate everyone, but you just can't, You just gotta try to accommodate as many people as you can, but unfortunately you can't. It's not possible for everybody. Okay, I need practice.
We're on the cusp. We're in a... Okay. I guess Bossu just doesn't want to give me 2B practice.
Guess not.
I'm legitimately asking for my local on Saturday that will most likely have 2B players. I want the pot bonus. Why don't you want me to eat Basu?
All right, guys. Thank you all for your patience. We are underway now. Looks like the first stream that we have for today is Kaze versus Bato.
Kaze? Yeah, good old Kaze.
So I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to the tournament overlay now, and we'll get started. Alrighty. Move the chat over. And then, let's see. Maybe we'll put Kaze on the left. And then Bato on the right.
Alright, Kaze, you know where to go now.
Oh, is it Kaze? I've been saying Kaze. Oh, oops. I'm sorry. I'm terrible with names. My apologies.
Kaze, like the Japanese word for wind.
Oh.
Will it be your first time in Japan, Kopi?
Yes. It'll be my first time out of the country since 2012, actually.
First time I went out of my country, I chose Japan as well. And left for more than a year, halfway around the world. It is great.
Where in Japan? Is it going to be like Tokyo or Kyoto or,
Yeah.
or a more like rural part?
I'm going to be in Tokyo for most of it for Evo Japan and then the last half, but I'm going down to Kobe so I can go to Himeji Castle as well as hold on. Am I going to Yokohama or Okayama? One of those two. I'm going to some rural places. Just mostly going to be buying a bunch of stuff and seeing a lot of places. A lot of gardens and castles are on my itinerary.
Ooh. Sounds like a
Yes.
blast.
It'll be peak wisteria season when I'm there.
When are you going?
Early May.
Oh, that's like the perfect time to go because that's around like summer or late spring.
It's just after Golden Week too, which is nice because it should be little less crowded for domestic tourism at least.
Yes, that's a great strategy. For having done some touristy things, well, not really touristy things, but having lived there, Golden Week is absolutely chaos.
Yeah, I bet.
You want to avoid that.
All right, I think we're good to start. So whenever Kaze, sorry, I butchered your name by saying Case, but Kaze versus Bato.
Ooh, we got
Also-
a Percy player up here. Let's go.
Also, did you guys need me to screen share on Discord, or can you see it okay?
Fire and butterfly.
I'm
just
good
pop
right
me
now,
in there.
spectating in.
Okay.
Show me what heights you have attained.
No worries, Kino. You're not the first one to want to join, but found out about it too late. But
Your flame. Just how crimson does it burn?
it's gonna be
All
bi-weekly
right,
soon.
Kobe.
So, all right, here we
Are
go.
you excited?
Oh, I'm always excited for a fellow Narm on the screen.
You know, I concur. She is my origins.
Oh, quick cash out. I like to see it. I don't know if that's 66H. I don't know if that's an actual line. That might be actually really sick to go. Oh!
Oh, of course, classic. My spectate is actually in fast forward mode. I'm almost caught up. I believe I am. I saw the little the classic shimmy.
When in doubt, just do the Dragalia method. Just flip. It works.
I love the use of 66H there. I think that might need some more pressure with the jab.
It's risky because it's never safe, but I mean, if your opponent's going to be forced to respect it, or you're too far out of the way to get punished and you whiff, it does wonders.
It does add to the mental stack. All right, cash out into SBA.
You're enough. Get out of my sight.
King is but a man.
All right, Kaze's off to a good start so far.
Believe in victory. Round one. Engage.
Don't believe I fought Kaza before, but we got the typical Narm game plan, pressuring with jab strike, throw flips.
Ooh, I like the JU coming down there. It's not an often used jumping button since, JH. Oh, not the back hits. Not the back hits.
Wait, this is new tech for me. What are these guys cooking nowadays?
That one in particular is so awkward to get because Genji 2H back hit is just weird.
Yeah, I didn't even know there was necessarily a hitbox in that sense. I wonder how precise that trick is.
It's a couple frame window. It's like 2-ish, I want to say.
Props for doing it here in the Chris Cup in tournament live.
Your dream ends today.
But he is up, so he can go for the fancy stuff. What's the mix-up this time? Are we gonna do the safe jump setup? Oh,
Oh, just plus frames.
yep, reset into the plus frames. That's kind of tricky as well. People expect a knockdown there instead, after all.
Yeah. It's especially disgusting when the Narm goes for the throw after it too.
I know, right? So that one I know about. I mean, I've used it a few times.
It's like I'm holding a button down, trying to tech in case it gets dropped, and then all of a sudden I'm getting tossed.
What's your favorite ender there, Kopi? Do you prefer the safe jump setup? Do you cash out some of the extra damage? Do you do some of the funky resets?
So I like to rotate between three different combo enders. I like the Kirbio setup, which does not go for the restand, but is really dirty in its own right. Then sometimes I'll just use your good old safe jab setup And then sometimes I go for the loopy loops where I'm just like throwing a bunch of things out there, seeing what sticks, routing into that auto time flip that also helps bait out Voss reversal throw,
I
which
see.
saves me a lot of headaches.
That is true, and it's always good to have tech against them. I usually like the restand into the good old safe jump, being my kind of my go-to, and from there, there's quite a few options you've got. But I like these resets and seeing them be tricky, changing it up from the classics. Good job on Kazay. But we're already moving on. Akai Suisei against Morph, I believe.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is Morph.
Yep, this is. Uh-oh, here I need to swap them. There we go.
Yeah, I think this is the first time I see Morph's 2B in action. I know he's been on 2B for a while, but I played and seen him on multiple other characters before his 2B, yet I think he's went the furthest in the rankings with his 2B, and he's fully on this character.
I fought Morphtronics 2B last Chris Cup, and Morphtronic beat me for top 8 privileges.
Oops, I had it right.
So much. I remember prior to 2B, I think he was flipping his characters a lot, but I think he found his home. Gonna see those stomps from Akai Suisei this time, do you think, Kopi? Oh, just walking up.
Yeah, I know Akai really loves the throw bait setup a lot. At least facing me, I would always get hit by a ton. But you know, against 2B with her 2H the way it is, I don't know if Akai likes to go for it very much.
Well, talking about the 2H, look at this damage. Missing the meaty setup there, unless it was an intentional whiff.
Oh, got sniped by Yugo Isha.
Yeah, the corner swap is big, but then it swaps again. Tries to swap yet a third time. I don't think he meant to throw to be out of the corner there. I can't think.
Yeah, that might have been a accidental, just, you know, trying to OS against other options to block if it was an attack throw.
Catching the Brave counter, that would became something else. We've seen that before. This is... Oh, I like the 6XL just running out of the corner there, not to get jailed by the 2B. Taking back the space is kind of important.
Absolutely, especially when you're facing 2B, and if you don't have a faster projectile, then you know you want to get within her 5H range as fast as possible.
Yeah, I tend to try to play footsie with 2B. You know what? Don't do it. You just get jailed in the corner and you wait way too long to play again. So I like what Akai is doing here. He's got a core for himself. Never mind, this is a Grand Blue. We fight for the corner like it's everything because it is everything. Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh, just the pace. Oh, we're gonna go self-destruct.
Well, there's a saying that sometimes when Belial players start walking a little bit too much, that's when sometimes they can risk a loss.
Round 1. Begin.
Oh no, the whiff cancel 5H is just counter hitting Akai trying to run up.
This is pretty immaculate clean play by Morph, actually. I'm pretty impressed by this 2B. Another 2H reaction. Love the pickup.
Yeah, and now that's in the corner against 2B. Your life is on a timer.
You know, you gotta take significant risks to get out, and I love that little trick. Something I don't use 2Bs use enough, in my opinion. She's got such a variety of cool tricks, but it's nice to see it showcased there. Oh, was that front? Was that back? It seemed a little bit ambiguous.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, the 2H just barely sniping Akai in the air at the very lowest moment, so there's no real combo you can get from it. Just some damage.
You do send a message to your opponent.
So you can't be jumping at me.
It does play in the mind. But that guy just has to do it sometimes. You gotta jump over those big 5H.
Oh no, the reaction checking Morphtronic.
There's no bravery point, so
Yeah, it's
But
gonna
no
hurt.
SBA as well.
Didn't get to. Oh, not the double DP for the chip.
Just two. I think 2B has a few options between the two hits there.
Yeah, you
Maybe.
can spot dodge the second hit if you really want to, or I think her 2H is fast enough to 2H that gap. Slash, you can just run out of the corner on it.
I
Or
like
parry,
that.
because you are 2B.
Fair enough. Oof, that was a key DP there that it landed. 'Cause Akai was building up that momentum. Above that 5H, he's still willing to jump in, which I like. Akai is not slowing down, not getting conditioned, and I think this is important.
Yeah. Belial is a character that doesn't necessarily have to take a very patient approach to fighting 2B. You know, with his RH also being advancing, really does help. But yeah, gotta be ready with a hair trigger on that block button so you can spot dodge from Chip.
Yeah, chip setup. Great showing by Morph. I really like that, as you said, never back down, and he knows remain dangerous against 2B, keep going in, and almost got the momentum. I really think Morph's big decision to go for that BP while he was in the corner on the ropes a little bit against his momentum kind of helped him out in that round.
Yeah.
They were
And
both using their
also,
BPs a lot.
they were
Grand
fighting.
Blue.
True.
They were fighting.
And Zap, you mentioned with the black hole setup that you don't see a lot of 2Bs using it. And I was playing against Dragalia as 2B earlier today to get a long sets against 2B for practice. And he was doing it to me. And it took me a few times to start realizing, oh, right, this exists. Let me figure out how to block real quick.
Yeah, and I knew it could be a matter of time. I've been on a bit of a hiatus. I haven't followed the meta, but I'm glad to see 2Bs branching out of their bread and butters, using those other toys that they have, and I do think it's quite good. And it can, like, you know, add to the mental stack, sprinkle it in, and also make sure that players know what to do or to expect it. Much like you, you know, you had to take a few moments to like, okay, this is the thing. I'm gonna have to look out for these nasty little cross-ups on these setups.
Yeah, because especially when I'm learning more and more of how to fight 2B, like just accepting the fact that trying to fight out of the corner on these auto combo enders it's not your fight. You're just gonna get counter hit by 5H.
Yes.
Making sure that you have something else other than like ending in gunshots, which ends your turn, or trying to go for the bomb from the air, which gets you killed if you're aware from it, and then obviously throws being reactable since there is no inherent mix to 2B. Being able to have that other option where you can be like, okay, we're switching corners now, let's have fun, and other different lines of pressure really do help.
There's a lot of people in the
I hear
chat that
you.
are like saying how proud they are of Morph. Like, it's cool to see, you know, like when a player's improving over time.
Oh yeah, I will second this. I remember back in the day, Morph challenged me to a few fights, and I played him. And if I were to hop into the game right now, I think he would show me a different story this time. We got the Vera team kill now. After I told you my second passion was Vera, I have to mention. So it's not lovely to see her on stream, and at the same time, a little bit sad to see one of them get knocked down so soon to losers. But I like this matchup. I like this mirror. There's a lot of weaknesses that Vera has that I don't think Vera can really take advantage of, so it becomes a bit of a spacing thing. I want to see if one of them is going to be overly aggressive, or if they're going to play kind of a fundamental spacing match.
Well, we have Char Char on the screen, and so as much as I love my brother Char Char, he knows nothing but the gas pedal.
Right, that's what I've heard. I've never fought against Char Char. Let's see. Well, we see it on full effect, and that's I mean, I barely completed sentence and the round is over because that's what having the gas on the pedal means, is when you build that momentum, get that corner, the game is explosive. Win one trade in neutral and you can get going. That's a nice little whiff punish.
Oh, the 2H whiffing. You know, Vera's 2H is really good, but not when it whiffs like that.
Yeah, that's why a lot of us use 5H instead. You get better conversions as well as an end here.
Yeah. Her close H is honestly really goated for anti-airing. Speaking of...
Yep, there it was. Ooh, opting for the spawn dodge. That's actually punishable just if you block it now, but...
Oh, Char trying to jump in against a crouching opponent.
That's dangerous.
It is. Arena fighting back here. We're seeing a decent offense from Arena as well. This is going to be an explosive mirror match.
Tried to go for the 5U meaty Char. Come on. Not like this.
Rena's another player that I haven't fully, followed her journey, but I can really see the improvement. Char with another corner here. Oh, finished with a 2H. That's kind of neat.
Oh no, the counter hit from 5U.
There's a bit of a delay there when you do the air dash. It can be uncomfortable when you're on defense. You gotta be patient and block all the way.
Especially in the corner where it can threaten a cross-up against those advancing DPs.
How does he do it? I am the patient Vera. He is the aggressive Vera. It's lovely to see in action just how different we are, but how effective it can be when he gets in.
Oh, neutral jumping is such a scary round start option to represent because it's so there's just a lack of commitment, and not many people are willing to do a run up 2H kind of round start.
Oh, I love the ultimate Darkane. It has surprisingly more range than people think.
Yeah. Okay, we're just trading 2Hs. I see how it is.
Oh, optimal. Yep.
Oh, went for a... Oh wait, that wasn't.
Oh, we're doing it again. We're doing it again. Yep.
I was so expecting Char to take the guaranteed 5U there.
Nope, we're going for ultimate optimal damage there. The multiple resets, that crouching state. And then all that is grounded, so right, you still get your juggle combo after all that insane damage.
Matches are going so quick.
That is the
just...
Char Vera on the gas pedal.
True. That's just Grand Blue in general, though. This game just tends to... I feel like it's super fast, you know?
Yeah. I know. It felt that way during CEO Otaku, too, because for the top 16 portion of the stream, they were able to get every single set in top 16 except for 2 on stream, which is wild to think about. Almost all of winners and all of losers, which I think was like 12 matches in an hour-and-a-half block.
Yeah. I don't know if it's
I was expecting tournament play to be slightly slower, because in ranking on Masters, when you rank up with those crystals hunting, people tend to be very aggressively, but sometimes in tournaments people will be a little more safe. Footsies, but now we can see it leaking into the tournament meta as well, that that gas pedal being put in is the way to go.
Yeah, and I mean that also kind of leads back to like the NA style, quote unquote, of that persists within fighting games, where a lot of North America metas are determined by aggression and how effective characters can use their aggressive tools. And because it just does work. Sometimes you just hate your opponent so much they can't block at all.
It's also the mental stack that you do when you play that way. I'm someone that tried to play slower matches for a very long time in this game, and ultimately became a bit of a hybrid between trying to do that and being aggressive of myself, because when you think about it, there's not that many characters in the roster that can slow the match down either way. So you might as well take your turn and take it confidently, because if you don't, they're just going to keep taking their turns.
Yeah. That's what I've noticed too. Is like I much prefer playing Grand Blue when like I'm in playing a slower, more control type of the set where I really make my opponent feel like they're not able to do much, but I'm also not really getting a bunch of cash out combos, like a lot of hit into special move, hit into special move over and over again, and it's kind of just a lockdown. But then I notice like, okay, this style really isn't getting me anywhere, and then I just start pushing on the gas pedal a little more, get a little, put in more and more aggression, and it starts working more and more. It's like, okay, I guess we're just going throwing plus frames to the windows, pressing buttons, and we'll just end this match.
Oh, you sound like me in the journey I've been on. I tried so much to make whiff punishing a thing in this game, but you said it. You can do it, but you only get a normal into a special move, which is not a lot of damage when you think about it. Compared to in Street Fighter, you get a full-on combo if you get a whiff punish. So it's just not mathematically as good. That's why I switched to Versusia, though, so that I could get those bigger conversions off of pokes.
We were born to play neutral, forced to play rising.
Oof, I feel that.
Yes. Oh, we've talked about this time and time again on my channel, but it is as a. I still think. Look at Gamera. You know, there is a bit of neutral going on. You know, when you want to win that neutral, get that first knockdown, that one whiff punish can get the ball rolling, and then you put the gas pedal on. So it's kind of you gotta ultimately do a hybrid, I think.
And you know, we're gonna see a player who has no breaks as well. Dragalia, the flip merchant himself. And it looks like Unknown Mac gonna be on the Vikala.
I guess so. This should be interesting.
I have heard of Dragalia so many times and about his flip mastery, and I am so excited to cast him for the first time. So I guess we are counting the flips.
You got it. When you see Dragalia on stream, chat just needs to be a number ticker of how many flips have been pressed.
Versus a Sky Dweller.
Mac is someone I know very well. I've played him quite a few times, met up on the Masters grind. He's still playing the Mouse Girl. Did not go back to the potato. Won a few Chris Cups, I'm pretty sure. At least.
Yeah, I think Dragalia won Chris Cup 6, if I'm not mistaken.
What? I thought I heard the call.
And I think, Mac was at the cookouts? I believe Mac won also one of the two a few times.
That sounds right.
Commencing test.
Two champions here.
Trial 1. Start! Get back.
All right, there's flip one.
And it did work.
Oh, that was absolutely supposed to be transient into flip, but Dragalia forgot the cooldown.
There's
Yeah, he
another
didn't
one.
do the EX dash as well. We're already at 2, 3. I can't keep up. 4.
Yeah, but
Mac
good
is ready,
answer
though.
to flip is just DP it.
5. It's hard.
Hey, Basu's
Yeah.
doing a pretty good job.
Oh, tried to do the reset, but Mac was just ready with the spot dodge.
I can't believe it.
Amusing.
This is insanity.
Your dream ends today.
Okay,
This is
Trial
this
2.
is your
Dragalia
first
has been
time
on-
commentating Dragalia in a while?
It is. No, it is my first time. I don't even know how I did not commentate before, cast them before, but this is. I didn't spoil myself. I've got fresh eyes on this.
You haven't become cynical yet by watching so much.
Oh my god!
gameplay.
I can't commentate this. It's just
Just so much
I'm-
happening.
I feel like I'm going upside down, chat.
It's
So-
like you're on a roller coaster.
There are quite a few memes in Narmaya Chord one of them is that any matchup advice you give Dragalia will turn into, oh, so I can just flip it. And then if you ask Dragalia for literally any tips, it doesn't matter what character you're facing or what situation, Dragalia will just tell you to flip. And 70% of the time it works. And that's what makes me upset.
I think that his own gameplay is what he thinks. It's like, wait, I could flip here. Oh my god, did he whiff punish with the flip?
Yeah.
Alright. The Charlatan is out. This is what I know Mac for. Let's just say me and Dragalia play very different Narmayas, but I love to see the effectiveness of it. Night 2H reaction there.
Big cash out there with the ultimate Kyoka and bait with the TKU flip.
Okay, that was a lot of flips, but I gotta admit those last setups were kind of nasty. They were clean. Blanca ball into throw. That's what makes it into a Blanca ball. For those who know.
Yeah,
Let's see.
it's not great for Narmayas that are in Genji stance because she can kind of just 2M and bully Charlotta for daring to use that move. But for Dragalia, who spends so much time in Kagura for the flips, it gets a lot better because you get to space yourself out just out of her Kagura range.
Talking about the Genji 2M, it just came out, but now he's stuck in Kagura. Going for the flip, the neutral skip out of the corner. Max says, no, you're going to stay there this time.
Yeah.
Brave counter
Dragalia
instead?
does not pay rent in the corner.
No bravery points on Mac, remember. So this, oh, never mind. It could have been dangerous.
Introducing throws as counterplay to Dragalia is really good to get you around, but then you have to kind of immediately like temper yourself because you just know more flips are gonna come out as
Exactly,
throw
right?
baits.
Yeah, what beats throw? It's flip.
Yeah.
Okay, stay in the corner. Offensive ring counter. I love those. Didn't get the side switch. He says no to the flip this time, but that was an interesting kind of interaction.
Oh, the anti-air raging strike, the tragic.
Yeah, I think that was meant to be a brave counter. The flip works, of course it does.
Yeah. Oh, couldn't get in the SBA to come out, but it
No conversion.
no.
Wait, he's got SSBA.
No.
Does it work? Oh,
He got
We're
the tech.
eating you up in here. We're running up SSBAing.
Oh, he did the micro delay. You know. Oh,
Dragalia, no! All you had to do was launch SSBA when you see her just chilling there.
you know what he did? He listened to Dragalia. He's like, maybe I should do a demon flip.
It has flip in the name.
Hey, flip against flip. Okay, we got Mac with an early corner contested and corner flipped. Such a dynamic match between these two. All right, what do we got here?
The Kirbio setup. Oh,
That setup is new to me. I'm not going to lie. You
it's
get a
really
meaty off of
great.
that, don't you?
Because when you end with that LDP, you become +5. So
Right.
you get to safe jab, and you have just being +5
Auto
is
time.
really nice in this game. Oh my gosh,
see it.
the chip out with El Kyoka.
Get your plus frames out of there, says the ultimate DP. Basu, I hope you're keeping count.
yeah, about. I guess we're up to 30 now.
Oh, that raw DP from just the run up.
Oh, the parry of Mac's own.
Dude,
That's
if
got a
we-
surprisingly high hitbox there.
Yeah, but if we did the drink challenge of like take a drink every time Dragalia does a flip, man, we'd be so drunk.
Yeah, the stream would have ended like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
The hitbox on this parry, these are the wildest hitboxes I've seen on it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is omnidirectional if I remember right.
Yeah, it's a big
I feel like-
rectangle that seems to be right above her, right?
Yeah, I feel like I remember from even from vanilla going for cross-up flips and getting 5U'd from the wrong side.
We're spending these bravery points like glasses of shot for every flip these two are doing.
Oh, tried to
Yeah.
air throw the flip. It was a little too late. Oh, Dragalia getting caught by DP again.
This is a brawl, and it's quite exciting for us, the viewers. Just barely missed that Blanca ball. Maybe by design, but it didn't work.
Oh, the 2H, but you can't connect with the ultimate Kyokut. They're too low, but a 6-6L will finish it off.
Using ultimate Kyokut Suigetsu there just to corner flip is an interesting choice. I think he meant for that to connect.
We ended on
36
36
plus,
flips.
Yeah, Dragalia. Some of Dragalia's combo routing definitely could be improved, but
His
Dragalia is
scrambling
just the
power.
king of getting that extra hit anyway.
He's good at scrambles. I can see it. He thrives on them, and when you play that way, you're creating scrambles with your opponent. So they're forced to play your game. There's no slowing down his game plan. He is it's going to be there no matter what. That is a powerful thing.
Who's Cag? I'm gonna be honest, Keen. I thought that was you. I thought you like hijacked the room or something. I actually have no idea.
How little do you think of Kina, Chris?
I don't. What do you mean? I just always see Kina in the lobby with Cag player. So I think quite highly of Kina. Thank you very much.
Kina wouldn't hijack rooms.
True.
Not
You're
tournament
right. You're
rooms.
right. Especially
Open lobbies.
yeah, because she's a tournament host herself.
Now it's gonna be Sappy Rook and I want to say Illish.
Is it Illish? Yeah. Hopefully, I'm bad with names, but
I don't think this person's in the chat, so we can't ask.
they're in the Discord, but yeah, I don't know if they're in the Twitch chat. No, this is Patrick. Hi, Nick.
Let's go.
See,
Whenever you guys are ready, by the way, we're
This
good.
is exactly what I'm talking about, Zap, of what Dragalia just put in the chat.
Is it just a bunch
What?
of flip emotes? Wait.
No, now hear me out. Why use them when I can just
Oh.
flip?
Wait, what
I mean,
Dragalia
flipping is
put?
optimal.
Yeah. Excelia was talking about Dragalia not
Oh.
knowing the optimals.
That's
think-
hilarious. I love that.
I think my commentary for the first part of that match was just my reaction. Like I couldn't. The content is powerful with this one.
All right. Yep. So, I guess whenever Illish gets in here, we'll get started. I'm excited to see Sappy. Like, Sappy's I've been playing against him a lot, and looks like he's gonna be rocking Bubs today, but also has a pretty nasty Belial.
Yeah, which character do you think we'll see to start off with? Oh, wait.
Or
I see the Bubs. Never mind.
oh yeah,
Bob's detected.
oh wait, Sappy, you never told me you got Bubs to master. I think last I heard you were like working on it, but I guess you already got there. But I'm not surprised, but
Seahawks versus
Bubs detected, yeah.
Bob's detected. That's how I hear it when the meme is there.
I know, same.
Bob's detected. All right.
Hold the empty hand immediately. Oh, and then we're not holding Oki at all.
A dive on the dive character before he can dive. Dive against dive.
This really is going to be a set of un-anti-airable characters, isn't it?
I believe so. I think we're going to get Basu to calculate the amount of dives we see from both of these. Yeah, that's the setup. Got yourself almost out of the corner, not quite.
Yeah, you
Oh.
can't 2H the ultimate one. You gotta spot dodge it.
Round 2.
It was a valiant attempt, but yes, if it's the wrong version, you can't do it against the ultimate. You'd rather go for the spot dodge. Oh,
The
nice.
EX one,
Oh.
sure. 2H that all day. Especially
Yes.
with Bub's 2H. His is pretty nasty.
With characters with DPs, I just like going for the DP so I don't have to think too much. But you don't get the damage.
True. Because, yeah, why bother learning the 2H timing when I can just press forward 6 or forward SH and then have it do it for me?
I'm known for getting those insane DP reactions against all the dice, but getting no damage from my efforts.
Hey, sometimes you just need to DP a dive kicker 20 times and then they'll learn.
You think so? Here we go with the pressure. We don't see that many kind of runaway playstyle from the Bubs. It's kind of clean fundamentals. Oh, I like that jump out as an option. That works fine. Kick you in the corner, right to the chest.
Oh, the clash on dive kicks?
Another key parry. Oh, a little backdash there. Yoki pushing him to the corner.
Oh, no.
Wait, what?
That didn't land?
What? Spacing?
Huh?
Hey,
That looked
did he just
definitely
walk
close
out?
enough.
He didn't backdash, did he?
No, I didn't see back there.
Something was thrown vulnerable that he did, maybe.
Yeah.
It wasn't just Wim walking. I don't know. It looked a little weird. Seonk's movement speed? Sheesh.
I'm gonna need one of these players to record the set with the input log on and send it to me so I can try and figure out what happened.
I expected a backdash if he was not going to get grabbed there. Alright, we're gonna have to move on. Alright. It was key to fight out of the corner, of course. Now we're back to neutral. Sappy utilizing some of Bum's long-range pokes, which I like to see. He's got great buttons. Sometimes you only see dive kicks and 6XL, but I love to see the variety. Oof. You're not getting out of this one.
Yeah. Seahawks U parry does violate rules of a lot of the game, but does not violate that one.
That must be satisfying. Landing that on an ultimate parry of all things, and you land your super command grab. Come on, it's gotta feel satisfying for Sappy.
Nice
There it
2H.
That was a good 2-8, yeah.
That combo's so swag. This looks. It's simple, but it looks good.
No, not like this. Sappy, why?
It's so hard. It's
Man,
like, will he do it again? It's like,
Didn't have to
I
do it
just
to
got-
him, man.
it's like I got you low 4 times. Will I go a 5th time? Of course I will. Here's another low. The no mix-up. It's like that one time he got out of it. He's like, no. I'm gonna get you every other time. He did it in the corner against the parry. There was no getting out though.
Yeah, Excellion. I would float the idea of making that his SSBA instead, and then reversing his SSBA to his SBA. But his SSBA is also a war crime of a super. Like, because if you're in the air, you get hit by it.
Yep.
Like-
Yep.
I guess the only solution, make his grab a reverse input SSBA and then give him a brand new SBA that's just like a normal one.
Already in top 8, isn't that crazy?
How time flies.
I know, especially when you're having fun.
I mean, these matches have been explosive and full of personality.
For
I mean,
sure.
everyone has a lot of player expression. The flips from Dragalia, Sampy spending that SPA for going for it. Tons of char on the gas pedal. I don't know. I'm loving the player expressions.
Let's see. I assume we're gonna get Prada and Inochi up next.
Yes. Let's see if, as Mikkel said in the chat, let's see if Prada can defend the title of Chris Cup champion.
I assume Prada's over on the other cab labbing something devious out.
True.
And Inochi, one of the few people that is stuck with Nier even after her rework. It's great to see.
I like it, and I like that there's players like Zankos that had a lot of creativity with their Nier back then when she was strong, but it was not seen as much by the player base because you could do kind of fundamental things with Nier and be very good. But now I feel like to perform with Nier in the state she's in, you have to bust out that creativity, and it's kind of nice to see. She's got some sick stuff sometimes.
Yeah. You know, I really do like seeing the install nonsense that happens.
Yeah, it's scary.
It's just fun to watch because you get to play against a fraction of on-release Nier again. But it's like,
Kind
what
of.
if on-release Nier was a lot more balanced?
She was a big problem for a while, but I think not so much from what I understand now.
She still has some knowledge checks and things like that, and she has her moments, but definitely okay now.
I think
Chris,
oh yeah, sorry, go ahead.
is it first out of 3 now, or 5? I mean,
We only do first to 3 for losers final, winners final, and grand final, so it's still first to
Gotcha.
2. Yep. But we will be streaming all of top 8.
I'm Prada, but off-brand? What? Prada.
Uh-huh. Right, whenever you guys are, whenever Inochi and Prada are ready.
Oh, I guess that is Prada that was born. Oh my gosh, I did not expect Prada to have the Japanese character name. I thought CAG player was Prada.
Duped.
Ready. Round 1.
oh, it is actually. Now that I see the Japanese name, it is actually Prada. It is just the Prada in katakana.
Ah, I see.
Yes, it's the same name, but with the characters. An early blink and you'll miss it. That was an early corner there.
Curse my inability to read katakana.
And don't mind it. Learn your hiragana first and screw katakana. It's not used enough.
Oh, the far L coming out for Inochi, just a little too far away.
I can't say I'm an expert in this matchup. What do you think?
Well, double with throw is interesting. I think CAG has quite a lot of really strong stuff because Nier doesn't have the greatest ways to deal with traps being set out and to close the gap. But if Nier can get going, it can be a little hard for CAG to fight out.
Right, smother the CAG is sometimes the strategy before she can get anything out on the screen. But that's not what we see here. She's gonna have to fight out of the corner, Inochi. She as in Nier. I'm not sure about Inochi's actual gender.
Nice back throw. Death is still offline for a few seconds more.
That's back. And look at those resources. No bravery points for the CAG player. Prada.
Oh, that is Exodia. Goodbye.
see it.
Nier's main game plan now is what is called Exodia, is getting to 100 meter and to get your opponent to the life where Prada was. With any amount of crystals your opponent has left, that Nier has a path to kill, but it's just having to set up, having full death token, 100 meter, and your opponent at that life total, and getting a good hit all at the same time. It's a little on the difficult side for Nier right now.
Yeah, I understand. Using those, knowing your kill confirm health percentages. It's good for everyone to know, but Nier has that big ass, long damage combo that she's got, so knowing exactly when it can kill will up your consistency if your character's on the not as good as it used to be.
Yeah.
We got some balancing out of the bravery points happening over here.
The throw bait, but not going to be able to punish Inochi for it. And Inochi ready to take a kill and take game number 1.
I'll just have to learn.
Ready.
Well done fighting back against that chaos and those baits. Okay, both went for 6XL, I presume. That happens a lot with the standoff. Yeah, corner flip. Mark is a great player.
Inochi really good at teching throws. Unfortunately, the U skill gets hit out, and that takes death along with it.
Inochi being pretty patient against these baits here. That's good.
Oh, the clock. Whoa, great techs all around.
Oh, another one. Kobe. These players are playing at a high level and at a pacing that's hard to say everything. And there it is. But though that sequence where they were fighting back and forth, corner flipping each other into those flash ticks, is a thing of beauty. Alright, Inochi gets their turn for the corner here.
Good 5U combos. Making sure
Yeah,
you
I like
have death
that.
for your next chance.
That seemed like quite the nice knockdown positive frames there too, ending it with a 5U. Oh,
The
just do
match.
it! Just do it!
Close L plus frames who?
Called out the massive delay, I suppose. Sometimes the abate is what you need to do. Ooh! Do it a second time. Okay, wake up, champ. Inochi's playing gutsy, but he's maybe calling out some of these delays.
Big counter hit. Not going to be able to build meter for super to get those back. So that's going to be death on touch and the raging strike coming out.
Yeah, I finally got the bait. I was gonna say Exodia is on the table as you described it, but we didn't see it come out.
No matter how many times I change bodies, there's no
I'm assuming this Exodia is off of one poke as well, like her sweep or something.
Yeah, especially, well, when you have no brave points, it gets significantly easier to kill you from a lot of life since you're taking that 50% more.
Nice patience. Uses a brave counter. I don't dislike it. It does push her near the corner, but we're fighting it out in the middle here.
Fortunately for Inochi, Prada is just very ready to press L after seeing Misfortune come out on block. Not a lot that Nier can do about that other than just simply not go into Misfortune.
See that as well. Should be it.
Yeah, and that's the other thing that makes Nier's combos a lot more trickier, is that she can't Raging Strike without death. So something like that combo that Inochi did, where 99% of other players would just Raging Strike to kill. Not Nier, she has to get that special move to link.
That's a great observation there. I did not think about since I'm not a Nier player, but I'm liking some of these whip punish pokes from Inochi, granting him a lot of these combos. Has gotten himself in this position. Massive plus frames, goes low.
Oh no, the ultimate teleport still does work, even if nerfed, and Inachi moves on to winners finals on a 1-1. Not 1-1, 2-1. I can count, I promise.
We knew what you meant.
Well, Prada might get their chance again. At this level that I saw there, it's not impossible that they reunite. A little later in the bracket, we'll have to see how it goes. Who do we got next?
Next up is Dragalia versus Sappy Rook. And our players can't count, we only flip. Can you confirm, Kopi?
I can count, I promise.
You count in flips.
You just have
But-
to respond yes.
Well, we'll
Yes.
be counting
Yeah.
some more flips now.
Oh yeah, we got Dragalia. Alright, Bossu, get ready to count some more flips. whenever y'all are ready. Good to go.
Well, you can't SBA command grab the flip, unfortunately, Sappy. So, I like to see how players try to adjust to Dragalia's playstyle. Are they, these are short sets or explosive sets. Will they do it in time? Are they coming in with a plan? Because I believe this is a playstyle and you're going to have to answer to.
Yeah.
Oh, Dragalia, you monster. Alright, nice block. Okay, what? I have questions. Nice poke. Alright, walking on that corner pressure and pushing him in back.
Oh, tried to brave kind of a little too late. El Kyoka is -5, so you can in fact close L punish it. Oh,
He was waiting for
my.
that. I think that's what Dragalia threw out the DP. I think that Sappy jumped back and he just kind of expected the DP, showing that he's got it in his mental stack. He's looking for those dice right now.
Round 2. Begin.
Try to go for the round start, transient into Kyoka, but all Sappy's doing is just jumping. And what a 2H. No
Nice
flips
corner
here.
flip. Why block when you can flip? Flip? Soon? Oh, I would have been, I would have gone hit by that sword attack, because there it is.
Nice dodging Zetsuna. Going in the air against all versions of Zetsuna is great, since they all have pretty large whiff recoveries, L especially. Oh no. That's
They
a
are
round for
both-
Sappy.
They're both masters of their player expression, and it's nice to see them both getting some value out of their strategies. Ooh. Well, did not get the conversion off of that EX flip. It's okay, we get another hit, says Dragalia. Okay, is it the restand? Is it the damage conversion? We got the damage conversion here.
The loopy loop coming up. Oh no, didn't time it right. It can, I think it can, their setup can in fact bait you DPs. It's just like one frame or a just frame that you have to do, and it's really hard.
Round 1.
Oh my god, these guys just pressed the rematch. They're willing to go. This has been a fast-paced match, and the rematch was just as fast. Sappy does not... I like that he going right back in because he had that first world problems. Too many plus frames with the throw and went down the match because of it. Did we just see the ultimate...
Yeah,
land dash
rare
thing?
time you'll see ultimate transient
Yep,
outside
yep,
of it actually just killing.
It does do good damage.
It is the highest damaging ender Narmaya has without being SBA or SSBA.
Yeah, Dragalia's on top of these dives.
Round 2. Begin.
Don't worry, Rena. Boss who's got you.
Yeah, Basu's been on top of it.
Let's go.
Alright, Sappy's trying to keep Namaya out. He knows he wants to get in immediately.
Great DP. Definitely wants to stop drag from taking extra plus frames, but getting
That
counter hit
counter-
by Zetsuna is
Yeah, it's a
just
crumple.
slightly less awful than getting hit by Catalina U Fireball.
Yeah, the conversions are a little harder to do, but it does give that crumple. I like the sucky suck right there. Dragalia trying to get in again.
Yeah, so should be able to route into a kill route. Yeah.
Impossible.
Yeah, I like the adaptation here. Sappy was keeping Dragalia out. Kind of knows the rhythm that exactly when he wants to go in, which is mostly all the time.
Take back blood.
Oh my gosh, trying to gimmick out Sappy. That
That was.
so
Have you
fake.
seen that before?
I've never seen that interaction. Just trying to vacuum, and then you still get hit by the Zetsuna. Oh,
Nope.
it was airborne.
It was airborne by that point.
Failure can arise from even
It would have worked because the start of that is a parry.
Yeah, it keeps you on the ground.
By that time, it was a little too late. That was
All right.
I'm still flashbanged. I feel like I'm flipping myself in real life with a flashbang in my hands. That's
Yeah, we have 53 flips for Dragalia this tournament, and we have at least 2 more games for Dragalia to play.
the fact that
It's
it's working.
hilarious.
To this, I can see it why though. The mental stack is pretty insane. That like when there's this amount of flips, is it gonna cross up? Is it not gonna cross up? Changing the versions of the flips kind of changes a little bit of the rhythm of them as well. I could see myself having a hard time dealing with it. It's I'm like the fundamentals with punish. Wait for them to see that they do a mistake and do my little poke, but then I'm poking and he's flipping over it. So I'm.
Let's do this thing. Round one. Begin.
Also,
All right.
Char
Hold on, I
pulling
need
out
to-
the Ladiva.
Switch these around.
Oh, I did not even know, but I like this character choice for him. I don't dislike it at all.
I don't
Is it-
see how Ladiva does better than Vera into 2B, but I respect the 5U attempts. I love some Ladiva 5U in my life.
Look, I played a lot of Vera, and I did not like the 2B matchup at all. I don't know why Ladiva though, but I see them both as potentially bad for Vera and Ladiva.
Round two.
It's faster when she's in though. Okay, nice sweep. Went to the overhand. That was tricky. It looks similar after all. He wants to play Char Char.
Oh, just trying to rush down with Ladiva.
Morph is playing this pretty slow. I don't dislike it.
That's also the really awful thing about trying to, or about getting thrown by Ladiva, is the fact that her throw, for whatever reason, has like the tiniest duration in the world. So it's really hard to be ready to start blocking again.
Yes, I feel you on that. He had the momentum there for a little while,
no.
but this is what this match can probably feel like, right? You lose that momentum, and then you're back in the blender of trying to get back in.
Yeah, and you know, when you're, oh, never mind, you're in.
I feel like Morph also tried to press in there to air there as well. Now, people who know me knows that I just like walking forward on my opponents, and I love Charger's attempt at that right there.
They're just trying to look intimidating with the walk down.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, the techs. Oh, the 2U barely whiffing, and Morphtronic ready to take advantage.
Yep. Oh, didn't do much on the wake up. Afraid of those SBAs, and it still happens to him.
Coming in for a hug.
Oh, she
Okay.
lived, Wait, that
Meaty
sweep happened
2U.
quickly. That meeting happened quick. I don't know, like it's maybe leaving from the animation from the ring back to the knockdown right into the 2U. A very quick sequence there. Sneaky meaty.
Oh, the 5H catching out Char pressing.
Oh, why are you backing up twice there? He doesn't have SBA.
Oh, not another 6-6.
Char's eating a lot of these combos, but I can feel he's smelling blood. Look at him go in, flip it.
I
Okay,
feel
he did
like
the sweep overhead twice there. Yeah, go ahead.
Char was watching Dragalia flip and was like, okay, hold my beer. Let me do this with 6-6M on Ladiva instead.
I don't think I've ever seen Char play Ladiva. I didn't realize Char did play Ladiva.
0 times.
Oh, no. SSBA whiffing.
That's the worst.
Yeah, Morph has been backdashing a lot on these knockdown scenarios. Gets one for himself there. All right. Spacing. Shoot the laser. 5H. Corner time, baby.
Well, baited out the 2H, the grappler jump, as it were. Just like
Yeah,
Charlotta has a very awkward jump angle.
Yeah, that was a Laureate whiff punish. Love to see it. Okay, Fastiva, this is your big chance. Bait out the DP. That's exactly what you're looking for.
no.
But I can't think that's what he wanted.
Absolutely, it wasn't.
Of course not. Yes, SBA's on deck. But
Oh, no. That could not be what Char wanted in that moment. And I think the Veer is coming out.
I wonder.
Yep, there it
Maybe
is.
it is secret. I don't know how many characters he has on backup Char. Can't think it's a lot because if he had someone else than Fastiva and Vera, maybe it would have made a bit more sense. But let's see 2B keep out this Vera. Oh,
Ready with the backdash on the 5U, but that's only temporary solace from whatever Char's cooking up.
he's just cooking all the momentum and some of these Lumi tricks. Okay, the 2H comes out this time. It could be hard for Vera to come back, and never mind, just put it out.
Can never count out the jump scare of install 214U.
Yep, of course, that thing goes full screen. It is punishable on block now. But Char, he's telling me I'd rather not deal with the 2B zoning. And I understand that.
Oh, another install 5U.
Oh, those delays on that double jump. You see them coming, but they're a little hard to block all the way.
Oh, no, got 2U instead of 2H. Oh, but the jump scare, catching Morphtronic standing.
That's a lot of damage, actually. It's such a good damage starter. Yep. 6-6M into Lumi. That's a classic. Well, that's one way to dodge the Attack on Titan move.
Yeah.
Oh my, ready for the orbs with a jump scare, and that'll be Char moving on to face Sappy.
Lay down your sword.
Yeah, I feel these jump scares are not. I'm throwing it out willy-nilly. I think he's trying to catch the exact rhythm that Morph wants to press something or backdash, or they are on time to when he perceives that he won't be blocking. Sometimes you get that feeling out of your opponent. Okay, they're pressing buttons at this tempo, and so that's kind of timing these jump scares on those moments, I think.
Yeah. Vera's jump scare is very good, but if it's readable, can get you in a world of trouble. However, Char just had the greatest times using it, not only in reaction to that ult orb that Morphtronic threw out, but also just, knew when Morphtronic wanted to stand and to snipe them toes.
Yeah, he wasn't waiting a whole lot so that Morph would think about that option, but at the same time not throwing it out immediately where, someone would still be blocking a little bit. So it's like kind of waiting just a little bit and still throwing it out quick. And that's exactly when you catch someone standing.
And now we're returning back. Oh, we're not returning to Narmaya Gaming. Yeah, Kaze's pulling up with the Vayne against the Vikala of Mac.
That should be interesting.
Wait.
I gotta swap.
This is not one of the matchups I was expecting to see in this Chris Cup.
I
You
know,
weren't
right?
expecting to see low tier heroes?
True.
Hey, I love it, however. They both have, fundamentally... yes, they are lower tier, but play them fundamentally well, and you can still shine a little bit. And, well, I suppose in this matchup, it all works out. But how does this one play out? Anyone, do you have any experience with this one?
I mean, how much
I guess we'll have
experience
to see.
do people have with Vikala in the first place? Oh, wait. What?
Uh-oh.
What's going on? Is
What?
it connection? Is it connection or are they just memeing?
I
they're
could
just
not
memeing.
tell, honestly.
I think they're having as fun as we are about to have experimenting this matchup. The cheese is out.
So is the ult DP though.
They were powering up their lower tiers into mid tiers. All right, Brave counter. Got it. Brave counter back.
Great
Your
the
face.
throw attack. The air throw?
You love to see them. They're so hype. Oh, yeah. That's a sneaky reset. Mac, don't do it. Not the walk up.
And another DP. There is no holding meaties in this set so far. It has just been DP after DP.
I was expecting a little bit neutral out of these two characters fighting it off, but instead they're in their face, they're brave countering each other, they're pressuring. Now it's Vayne that's got their turn. Into the corner. Let's see what the setup is. Oh, first world problems. Too many plus frames.
Yeah. When you really think about it, neither of these characters really want to be playing neutral. Vikala is wanting to shove items in your face. Vayne is wanting to set up a shield and then just keep slamming down 2-1-4 either M or H.
Yeah, it's a type of disjointed neutral, right? Not necessarily whiff punishing. They're just both throwing out their disjointed options from far, but that's not exactly what we're seeing necessarily. Maybe a little bit more at the start of this round so far. All right.
Oh, nice roll. Oh, yeah, that's a 2Hable moment if I've ever seen one.
And Vayne anti-air damage has always been great for this character. Don't count Mac out with that SVA. Took a bravery point away. That's gonna matter at some point.
And we got the little iron mouse on the screen too. Own tried to 6XL, but gonna have to be a little more hardworking to get that last hit against Unknown Mac. The overhead. And you're at chip out.
Oh,
What
Cal
do
is
you
still
do?
trying to get in. Oh.
No. No.
No,
Okay.
no. Yeah, no.
We aren't EU
Kaze was,
today.
you could feel it was Kaze there at the end. Quite a few attempts that he was the one trying to get in, and it was Mac trying to zone him out.
All right. Is relationship with Vayne over? Is it time to go back to Narm?
I feel if you want to push into Mac as much as this on Vikala, I think Narm would be the better choice.
And
You did
also,
get that big
Roran,
anti-air
thanks for the raid, homie. You did good. Thank you for
Proud of you,
entering.
Roran. You're the GOAT.
Narmaya.
Or, yeah.
Shout outs, Rorin. Welcome.
On guard. Round 1. Begin.
We're back to
Alright.
Narmaya gaming.
So by the time Vikala was out, I was playing a lot of Versusia, so I haven't played Narmaya versus Vikala, but I think that neutral skipping with the flip could be an option.
So,
Dragalia would have a thing or two to say.
funnily
think?
enough, this is one of the only matchup in this game where U Transient actually has a good use. Because if Vikala tries to set out her trap, Narmaya can just on reaction U Transient it and get that hit.
That's pretty good. It's also, it sends a message to the Vikala player not to do it, and if you can throw them off their game plan as to what they usually do, that's a big win. Alright.
Mac, it forged in the fires of facing Dragalia. It's gonna be very hard to flip.
Yeah, that was a classic jump in into the U flip to try to bat out something, but Mac knows better to delay their buttons there.
The Dragalia setup?
Kirby setup.
Oh, there's actually a difference between Dragalia and Kirby's setups. Dragalia's comes with the 2U, and I think is slightly less plus. I think it's +4 instead of the +5 that Kirby's.
It did
grants.
look different, but yes, that 2U was not there before. It was like 5L into it, right?
Yeah, it's 5L.
Right. Okay, Mac, you've got a no bravery points. You could die here.
Oh no, the SSBA gets blocked, and that's gonna get counter SBA'd.
Shades of Street Fighter. Chomp.
Stop till I've won. There's no way you're.
Congratulations, Mac.
Great stuff to Kaze too for putting a second Narmaya on that top 8 banner. Love seeing my goat up there.
Love seeing the variety of matchups as well so far.
All right, next up we've got Sappy versus Char Char.
I'm excited for that one. As a Vero player, I've played a ton against Kiragaki, Bubs detected, and he can be slippery, you know? Buns is kind of like running around in the air, diving, putting things in the on the screen, but I have a feeling Char Char being way more aggressive than I am will be able to close the distance and not let Bubs necessarily play that sort of slippery play style.
Yeah. Yeah, Bubs is at his best when he's being that slippery character and essentially being un-anti-airable. Because that's really what happens a lot of the times when you're facing a good Bubs player is you just feel like you can never anti-air them. Whatever you try doesn't land. And then it'll just sneak up on you. That SBA frame 1 grab.
Yeah, some teleport mix-ups in there. I feel like I might be in the case, in my case, that I leave the Bubs players a little bit too much space to cook. Whereas I feel like Char Char might try to close in that space aggressively. And let's see how it plays out for these players.
Already installed, 5 seconds in. We're really gaming.
Oh no, you cannot connect. Well, he was crouching. Maybe you can with the 8-frame startup since 1.5. Yeah, that is a big damage starter as well. I did not know you could fit a jab there now. Interesting.
Yeah, they really did make install better for, you know, the exact opposite what everyone was saying is that, you know, install is good enough. We want buffs in her base state. And Side Games was, but what
Yeah,
if
yeah,
install was better?
Like, consider
they
this.
did buff her speed though in base form, which is nice. I love Char Char's float delay there. If he plays this back and listens to me, this is a verbal wink because I love when I go into float, just delaying a little bit makes people panic instead of going right for an option right away. Okay, I think it's on Bubs to keep her out, but so far all of these command throws before the Lumi have been working.
Nicely spot dodge, great spot dodge on the unblockable.
Yeah, jump scare when Bubs was starting out something, so Char Char has a great ability to snuff out when you want to start doing something. I like that as a way to dodge all of that. Thank you, Char Char, for representing some of those things. That worked out really well for him as well.
How curious.
Now, if you're the Bubs player, are you starting to feel like those command throws are in your head?
Oh, we're gonna see the Belial? Yep. I figured.
Belial versus Vera. For glory, round 1. Engage.
Fight fire with fire, says Sampy. Yeah, cannot jump over Luby. That's like the good old Hadoken versus DP setup of Ryu.
Ooh, great air to air from Char Char. That's gonna keep Dappy in the corner.
As aggressive as Char Char is, he is also very clean. There's nothing wasted. Everything is very optimal and efficient.
One more round.
My victory.
It seems Sampy was trying to start his own offense there, which I don't dislike, instead of trying to keep Char Char out. Could gain some momentum with that style.
Oh, great close H. But the downside of that close H there is because it's so high up, you can't really get a good combo from it.
Exactly. Oh, no conversion there, but yeah, you blink and it's over once those big hits are coming in. I don't dislike Sampy. You could feel did not necessarily get intimidated. He went for his things there. But a few of those anti-airs and that one reversal in the corner. When you go for a DP and you're cornered, you gotta remind yourself in this game, that's when people get their best combos. So any DP you do in the corner is way more risky than when you do it mid-screen.
Yeah. And I mean, great stuff overall to Sappy. He got out at 5th, lost to Char Char, which, I mean, you face Char Char as one of the top Vera players in the world. Great player to learn from, get familiar with all the Vera nonsense, and come back the next time with the scrolls.
Hey, Sappy had some beautiful moments with those command throws. I remember. Great tournament run, Sappy.
I'm proud of you, Sappy. Thanks for competing.
Zappy is proud of Sappy.
Now we're getting Unknown Mac and Parada up to the screen to see who Char Char will have to fight next.
Alright, whenever y'all are ready.
Is that Vicala against Catalina that I see there?
Yes.
Oh, is Mac gonna pull up with the Vicala for the first one? Yeah, buddy, we're getting the Vicala.
He was not joking. when this character came out, it seemed like he wanted to main her, then he wasn't. I think he could see that she wasn't necessarily the strongest character in this game, but keeping with it. He
Yeah,
must
that
enjoy the
was
gameplay.
unfortunate.
I still think that if she has low representation by now, that it can still have some people off guard. They'll lose the flow of fighting Vikala.
Trying
that's
to
like
shimmy.
the low tier advantage, right? When speaking of tier list, you see that damage in full effect.
Oh, tried to
Oh,
do
nice.
some funny run-up stuff, but not Prada.
Prada's like, no.
Engage.
Yeah, I've seen Mac do the funny run-up stuff in some of our matches too. I'm not surprised. In desperation, why not? It is a mix-up after all. Cornering yourself. Don't. Oh. Using the parry against the Brave counter. When I played some
Yeah.
Catalina, I tried doing that. It's not as easy to predict. You gotta go for it.
For glory. Round 1. Engage.
Oh, Mac's gonna keep with the recall. No Charlotta switch. But
I was about to say the same
that might
thing.
might be what causes Prada to sweep through this round, unless
Unless it gets a bunch of stars.
yeah,
I haven't seen the
Just be
cannons
lucky.
pop up. Yeah. A rainbow of luck. Well, here he's getting some kind of momentum in this round. He's well, now he's in trouble. No resources. Corner. He knows it. Holding down back, observing what the pattern is.
at least you can't get your Brave counter baited by Cat 5U when you have none.
True.
That is a fair assessment. That was a good throw tech amidst all his defending there, but I'm not sure what Vikala does. Gets outpoked by Catalina, so she's got the stronger normals. Gotta try to maintain that momentum when he has it. Prada's playing very well around these projectiles.
Yeah, absolutely. All the spot dodges just coming out on reaction like it's clockwork.
Absolutely. And it's paying out. It's coming down to the pressure on the normals because he's kind of taking the projectile game out of the game. And then Catalina, obviously, the stronger character as well. And Prada being super clean there. Just not getting much out of those projectiles. But props to Mech for sticking it through.
Absolutely. You know, Vikala, character that there was a lot more hype than her strength gave in return. But for those people that do play Vikala, I mean, really, you're just investing because season 2 is right around the corner. We're getting the gameplay trailer for Sandalphon at Games Cup on the second and a half, technically, week of January. I think it's the weekend of the 16th, if I remember properly, of my dates, is when Games Cup will occur. So we should be getting Sandalphon and Season 2 kicked off later half of January.
Thank you for all that news. I've been looking for some, maybe a few weeks ago. Didn't find much, and I feel I'm caught up thanks to that.
Yeah, Games did the Japanese company special of make an announcement of an announcement.
Mm-hmm. Yep, okay. I know those. All right, but blink and you'll miss 8 flips. 1.
But as a reminder, this is first to 3 since we are in winners final for this one.
It just means we have to count more flips.
Yep.
Basu.
All right, boss.
Are we
at
We're
54
counting
now?
on you.
My first DP doesn't work. My third one will. Actually, that was the third one in 20 seconds. Air clashing?
Ooh, and great air tech. It's rare you see air throws get teched.
I think that is my first time. I'm like, why are they backflipping like this? They're like synchronized parkour.
Dragalia on a small amount of health. Good back JL. One of the few ways every character can beat out that grounded advancing flip.
I use that a ton against Windboy, but why not do it against... Oh, out of the air. I know what you want to do, Dragalia. Yet he does it. You cannot throw them all, of course.
Oh, big 2H.
That
Yep.
must have been a missed opportunity. I don't think he tried to counter flip himself.
But this might be death, actually. I think it is.
Exodia!
Yeah, and there's the theme was correct on the SSBA for a kill. Inochi taking game number 1.
Round 1. Begin.
I like that opening gambit. That's tense. The sweep, the pokes.
Oh my, red flip
Yeah.
coming out of transient with the air throw. Inochi is ready for it tonight.
He is predicting at this point, and why not? I like that he's coming in with a game plan. Nice.
Oh, and Inochi trying to do a preemptive 2H. However, Dragalia was able to find the time for the flip to work.
Yeah, and some people were saying he doesn't always have optimal combos, but that felt pretty damaging right there.
Oh,
And
another
Shigeru.
air throw. Yo, Inochi, how much time have you labbed in order to consistently get these punishes?
Well, during that Inochi's Grandmaster. Probably a lot, would be my guess.
Interesting choice to use ultimate DP there when the normal one would have sufficed.
Ult misfortune. It's just like ultimate Mugen Kagura. It's a parry.
Oh, the original mix-up.
Round 3. Begin.
Count this opening gambit. Just 6XL.
I also say Inochi's not doing the misfortune frame trap onto Dragalia, which I don't think Dragalia is picking up on as a ability in order to start like making some pressure. There's the misfortune frame trap.
Sometimes you have to start off with your first layers to make sure they're conditioned first. A nice jump back. Even though...
Oh no!
That's a special. Slightly delayed, ever so slightly, to try to get the lay tech.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Dragalia was, because Dragalia does know, like, people know Dragalia is a flip maniac. So there's a lot of those delayed close H's that Dragalia will do just to stop people from being preemptive with their flip punishes, like Inochi is getting very comfortable being able to do.
Ino has confirmed the she. Thank you. I did not know much about this player before. She's got the corner now.
Oh, the far M counter hit into the ult transient. And plus frames
Another one.
into plus frames.
Just trying to finish the round, but that feels so bad when you're trying to do either a chip setup, and you're like, I'm gonna pressure him to death. He's got a sliver of health, and then somehow, some way,
Round 2. Begin.
they get it out. Yeah, Dragalia is not stopping the amount of flips he's getting despite all the air throws. Oh, finally baiting out one of those. I was wondering when that would happen. He's throwing out a lot of DPs as well.
Yep.
Gets
The
punished that
5L
time.
stagger.
Threatening that frame trap again with a close 5H, as you know. And oh.
Yeah, Death does have a little bit of armor there to tank the old Zetsuna and keep on going. But it does not end with Inochi getting a punish.
That command dash into micro dash into close 5H frame trap getting a delay tag. Kind of nasty, Dragalia. I see you though. Good setup.
Oh, the flip anti-air coming out, but Dragalia not able to find a follow-up.
Yeah, that bounces now, right?
Yes. It's inconsistent at being able to actually get a confirm from H air flip. Or H flip air hit.
Pressure from the near player. Oh, not hitting the parry there just after serendipitously.
Oh no, the flip whiffs, but she doesn't take the opportunity to claim the game there.
Well, working on a new one, that mix-up.
I won't stop till I've won.
We'll take it home. But it's not quite out.
Round one. Begin.
Alright. Inochi's been pretty good at these round starts.
Great patience, was able to get the throw punish on El Kyoka.
I'm seeing some of these adaptation. I feel Inochi's blocking just a little longer, not adjusting his delay tech timings. Not to get frame trapped by that micro dash 5H.
Game Genie, we will absolutely get to 100.
Yeah.
We have at least one more round and one more entire first to three set for Dragalia.
There it is again.
Big 2H counter hit. Not a bunch of meters, so it's not going to be able to get a kill, but that will absolutely do it.
That frame kill there, using the LDP.
Round three. Begin.
Not much off of that, but you do get out of the mix-up and into your face with a flip.
Yeah, jump to dodge the throw, preemptively tech, give a little mash. No, Dragalia is gonna grounded flip to beat throw.
Is very good at sniffing out those opportunities.
Ooh,
Okay,
escape
out
in
of the corner, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a very, very, very risky way to get out of the corner because Ult Transient does have 58 frames of recovery. If you dare to jump or spot dodge it, she's eating all 58 frames of that recovery.
You know, Chief closed it out there with a beautiful frame trap with death. Dragalia is I feel he's a player that plays from the heart if it was a heart that flipped a lot.
Absolutely.
True.
I mean, Dragalia does have Flip My Beloved gif on deck, if you ask.
Really? Cool. Next up, we've got Char Char versus Prada.
Going with the CAG, again, as a Vera player, it's interesting to see Char Char play these matchups that, for me, were some of the matchups that I struggled with. But his different play style is very interesting to watch. Usually, I have the bad habit of letting maybe CAG set up a few too many things. I'm expecting Char Char, again, as simple as it is, will be able to close down that gap before she's able to do so. At least that must be the game plan, and we'll see how it plays out.
I mean, Char Char's first game plan is to to be so aggressive that Prada's not going to be able to play the game. Step 2 is having to deal with CAG stuff.
Yeah, I think when Vera has to deal with CAG stuff, she's a little bit stuck. You can't really Lumi. You can jump scare though. You can definitely throw that out. So far, it's CAG that's. Oh, never mind. I like that brave counter. That was good timing. Oh, dealt with those traps very quickly.
Oh, the throw bait coming out from Prada should be able to put their hurt onto Char, and this will actually kill.
Yeah, the damage that comes out of that throw bait is dangerous.
Round 2. Engage.
Almost knew that. Nice defense from Char. No, you're gonna stay in the corner. You're jailed.
Oh, doesn't get the full extension. Nice close H. Gets you out of the corner. And so this install, it whiffed.
It's very. Char knows his homework to not fall for too many of these shenanigans in general.
Great close H.
Yeah, those close H, they're very extremely important for this matchup, and you can see them coming out at the right moments. It's an art to kind of stop those teleports with 5H. Huh. I wonder if Prada used jump L there to beat the 5H because it's got a different timing. That might have been intentional. I believe that.
Oh, just wake up MDP, the Vera classic.
Mm. 5L, 5H is now a thing. Since 1.5, and it's being used here.
Oh, the disgusting setup, but there's not meter to convert off the Raging Strike, and Prada will find the round win.
What's the round 2. Engage.
I like how quickly Char goes up for those 2 Ls against those traps. Loses in no time at all. But you don't have to deal with one setup. And now another one. You're jailed. That's the classic.
I should have foreseen this.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Well, at least the match was over before that happened, but...
Yeah.
Okay, that was weird.
It just the match ended. Dot.
I mean, yeah, we already knew that, but thanks, game.
Yeah. Oh, it's
All right. Good run to Char.
they were both playing that matchup quite well. Char knew his homework, hitting the right things against CAG, but yet it still feels like a fight for Vera. I think he was doing everything right, but Prada was playing so clean with their mix-ups as well.
Agreed.
Yeah, Prada, very clean player for sure.
Extremely clean.
Narmi versus Cat.
But for having played it, I think that Char is doing better than me in those matchups. But for having played it, after you've done your gambit with Vera on defense against Kang, you're just left with a little few options. You kind of get a little stuck. All right, we're in the Mew. Count to 100. You better believe it.
You got
Are we
the
gonna get to
flip
100,
counter hit.
chat? What do you think?
Absolutely getting to 100.
Prada stopping those flips and those tracks, that immediate neutral jump L.
Oh, Dragalia not able to get out that raging strike.
A lot of delays there before going for it, but struck just in the right moment that Dragalia wanted to do something.
Oh, the 6-6L war. It got won by Prada.
We've all been there. Oh, just holding it. I like the idea.
Oh, there's the close age bait for DPs. It's nasty.
Dragalia waited a few extra frames on that flip before doing it, and I think that's why he got rewarded.
Yeah, can't jump out of the corner like that. Not against Kagura 2H.
That thing is a rainbow. Alright, one of the few auto combo overheads that I've seen this tournament.
Oh, the transit getting caught in a very awkward moment.
Yeah, that looked kind of funky, didn't it? Oh,
Someone might
conversion.
clip that and put it in the Narmaya funny channel.
There, just got a few clips down there.
Oh, tried to use transient. Unfortunately, not gonna work. Gonna get Dragalia punished hard for that.
I'm impressed by Prada's use of the youth skill in general.
Oh, great jump JL as well.
Yeah, very intentional.
Oh, they're doing
It
the
was
stare
just-
down.
Just crouching there
Yeah.
menacingly.
There's like 9 layers.
No.
It's like the...
Oh, shit.
And
fighting
the
games
awful
teardown.
thing
Like,
too is you have to just sit there and watch the SSBA go all the way through, because if you run up to Narm to try and punish her, you risk getting hit by SSBA.
Oh, that makes... I was wondering why Prada was just, like, standing there.
I might be able to.
That makes
Let me go
sense.
to the dust loop. It's one of the 4 hit boxes that cycles through. I think all of them do hit behind Narmaya. Just one of them is like the key perpetrator.
nice use skill. One of those flips did work. Can't stop them all. Ooh, that was gutsy. After 2 jabs, just went for the jump in. Third one was out of range. And these jump in corner flips in Grand Blue, you gotta go for them because this is what they reward you. Now you get the corner, you get this huge combo, you put your opponents on the ropes. SSBA's on deck.
Ooh, the brave counter gets baited out.
Tina, thank you for the raid. Appreciate you.
Oh, the close age punished? Whoa.
Yeah, it took her so long to get back down. It's kind of feels bad. You go for the proper answer, but you're the one getting punished. But that is the scramble of a flip. Oh, cheeky reset. What's the mix up this time then?
No mix.
Meaty?
Good tax all around.
Yeah, Prada has such clean, safe pressure.
Oh, is it gonna hit?
No,
It is
that's-
not.
Yep. Yeah, that was over.
Now the SSBA comes out, and that's gonna end this round. Going another.
Dragalia gets it with a none other than a flip. A rare Setsuna.
L flip, you know, there to bait out a response that only beats M or H, and whiffs just as intended. Oh no, Prada got caught up blocking it.
I guess that move is pretty good to throw. I mean, there's so much mental stack with the flip that once something comes at you horizontally, when you're looking at the air, that can happen.
Yeah, if your opponent's not ready to either mash it out since it has no invuln frames, or ready to spot dodge it, then it's only -4, and you're so far away that you're not getting throw punished.
Right, and then you get out of there. I think it really ties into Dragalia's game plan of utilizing flips so much, is that you have to know what you're representing. You have to know that now your opponent's gaze is, their mental stack is on the flips. You just get away with other things as well.
Dragalia back in the corner using the ult DP to get out, and once again, these anti-airs that hit behind are very, very good.
There's no damage conversion, but this is going to be the hit that probably does it. Of course it does. What am I thinking? Anime! After all this time, I never get tired of like 99% of these animations.
This game's so
Eigen's
pretty.
animation, it always goes hard. I mean, look at Uma Musume, for example. That movie, gorgeous.
Also, we'll just say we're at 90. I think there were a few flips.
91.
91.
Not close enough to the corner to get the wall bounce.
Offensive brave counter. It's going to pay off so far.
Yeah, and Dragalia is absolutely going to take a BP back here.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
What a spot dodge! And we're going another round again.
Those are hard on wake up. It feels weird to spot dodge on wake up, so I tend to not deal with those as well. So very good on Dragalia there to do it.
Stagger with the close L into the throw.
All right, DPCD.
The trade.
Now the wall of normals of Catalina just waking up with a 2M. Now
Prada opting to invest both ult fireballs here. It's really great damage off of it, and we'll take the round off of another hit.
Yeah, you put that your opponent in that situation where the next hit will do it.
Oh,
We are in losers
Dragalia.
finals, so it is still first to 3. I don't know if someone's switching.
No, Dragalia not gonna give us our 100 flips. You better win.
You gotta do what you
better
gotta
win
do,
this
you
set.
know, at the end of the day.
Is he gonna teleport in the air a lot?
No, Drag just actually plays more like an average Lucy player, ironically.
Huh. But I think I may understand to some extent the switch here on the thought process. I mean, we don't get to see much because this game can be explosive. One counter hit on melee like that can do it. All right. He's so clean with those.
What's the flip
those
equivalent?
use skills.
Does Lucilius even have a flip equivalent? I don't think so.
His hit grab. That or his far M, one of those two.
In terms of annoyance, probably, but in terms of conceptually, I guess the teleport.
Yeah.
Ooh. All right, Dragalia, that was your chance, but the DP will stop your momentum. All right, there goes those teleports I was talking about. I'm not too surprised he would use a bunch. You kind of have to. Building up those
Correct.
layers, that mental stack.
Drag almost at blade level 5. So any next hit is going to be game for both players. Yep, his DP does reach that high. Beats the Brave counter, and that's going to be Prada moving up to Grand Finals.
Me behind.
Yeah, that spawn dodge on that teleport was just clean.
Well,
Prada very good at shutting down his opponent's offense in general with all these spawn dodges, use skills. Had
great
the answers
run,
for flip.
Dragalia. Thank you for all the flips. We appreciate it. Cool, now we are at grand finals already. It's crazy. All right, and we got, let's see, Inochi versus Prada. So Prada, if you need a minute, it's understandable. Whenever you guys are ready.
I guess they're ready now.
Oh, all right.
Versus Catalina.
I respect it.
Hold it.
I'm assuming Prada is coming in this with a sizable amount of tech against knowing when to spot dodge death, when the frame traps are. I wonder if he's going to use that use skill against some of the near setups. Save jump. I like the delay there. Inochi remained patient up until they got that hit confirmed.
Yeah. Remaining patient is definitely going to be Inochi's goal to victory here. You cannot be too overly aggressive against Catalina, or you're just going to eat her just superior damage.
Oof, I wonder what happened there for Inochi's at that combo end. I do like her patient gameplay.
Alright.
That's a heartbreak.
Play.
Alright, but this is grand finals, so sure Inochi's going to go for it at times, and that was I like that challenge with Death. They're finding the good moments. They're finding the good moments. But Karana has been no punish.
All right,
Karana has been so good on defense. Oh, gets the throw.
yeah, Prada won the last Chris Cups. Let's see if she can defend the title, or if Inochi will usurp the throne.
Oh no, the U skill getting sniped by Prada. But the JU coming in clutch from the top rope.
Bonk on the head.
Act 3. Play.
Alright, that's a lot of corner push already, just with that small sequence. But here comes Inochi. Okay, you got yourself a meaty there. I like that option. There's a brave counter corner flip. Classic setup. Inochi came prepared for that. Is that it? Oh. No death.
Oh, nice throw. Going for a setup. Catches Inochi again. One last chance. Great blocks. And the chip damage death coming through for the win.
Uh-oh, did the match ended
match.
thing again.
Well, the match
Yeah.
ended.
Yeah, Prada just returned back to the room so that
Oh,
the
yeah.
tag can come out.
Near versus Cagliostro.
Believe in victory. Round 1. Engage.
Oh, clashing.
Dragon Ball right at the start of the round. You try to flip me, I flip you. We fight for that corner.
True
And
reversal.
here he goes again. All right, no setup for you, Nier. No, flipping is the roll.
Oh no, this is dangerous if you're Inochi. Never mind. Oh yeah, one last melty pixel,
Oh.
and it caught.
Uh-oh. Yep.
This kill? Oh,
No,
not quite.
unfortunately.
You do get yourself a knockdown. There you go.
Yeah. I think that was almost just checkmate. In all honesty.
It's a tough situation for Kang there. You know, she wasn't quite dead. She was, some more mix-ups were coming her way. Okay, that was kind of cool. I don't think I've seen that one before. Just dancing around that big trap. Alright, Death is back online. Oh, I would have thrown there too. I would have been baited. I can't believe the damage she gets off of these throw bait setups. It's very good for Kag. But you know what? She just wiggles herself back.
Yeah.
Prada thought about switching back to the Cag or maybe to a Beatrix, but no, just sticking back.
I think this is good for Prada. I think the way they've been playing it, any character is possible to do it, but I can see how Kang can potentially limit Nier's movements. As she does so well.
Oh, she got
Oh my, what beautiful routing
right.
from Inochi getting the kill.
Yeah, Inochi being defensive up until the very moment, they know exactly when to take back their turn, and they've been scraping these rounds out by that, knowing these exact timings. Which is something I personally struggle with against Kag. It can be hard to know exactly when your turn is supposed to start.
Yeah, especially
the
with
throw
like
whip.
the traps and the teleporting. Like all
Yeah,
the
it depends
mix-up
how much
options
is
that she has.
well said. It depends how much is just got set up in front of you or not.
Right.
And, you can follow some of it, but some of it is a little bit. Oh, no
couldn't
punish on that.
punish. And Inochi just in the walk back till death comes back. Simulator gets the hit, gets the link, and finishes her food. It is a 3-0 in grand finals for Inochi, taking this Chris Cup.
Yeah, I think this is the first time Inochi's been a Chris Cup champion, so congrats. Well, congratulations to all the players and to Inochi for usurping the throne.
Very well played by Inochi.
Yeah.
Just the great amount of defense and taking back their turn in a very, very clean way. Kind of like some of those rounds went down to the wire, and because of that, remained cool and collected. Be able to do it. But Prada, I mean, both of these players for me were someone I heard about Prada, but I haven't casted any of them yet, and I was very impressed by what I saw.
Agreed.
Rada is one of those players, really solid. So many characters that she can play at a very high level. But tonight, the Nier loyalist was just too much to handle.
Yeah, I think since the last time I saw her, Nochi's gotten a lot better. So it's really, again, it's really cool just to see the improvement of Grand Blue players over time, in like tournaments and just in general.
Yeah, well, so that's been what's mostly wholesome is everyone sharing their journeys, everyone leveling up together, and just seeing the progress and the game mature into what it is. And so many people started with this game as well in the community.
Oh no, Green Orb, we just wrapped up. Yeah. Awesome. Well, I guess before I let you two go, was there any? I usually like to give you, my commentators the opportunity to say anything, like if you want to plug anything, or just say anything in general. Any last words before we wrap up for today?
I got some shilling to do if that's all right, Chris.
Of course. That's why I asked.
So, yeah. So I'm doing two big things this week. Tomorrow morning, very early for NA time. It's gonna be at 7:30 Central AM.
Ooh.
I'm just gonna be vibing and editing Dust Loop. So anyone who is awake at that time and wants their Dust Loop at least edited at some point and have some information put there, feel free, pop in my chat, let me know, and I'll add it. And then Christmas evening, I'm going to be streaming into my birthday. So I'm going to have some fun times, some drinks, maybe try and get some friends along the road. But overall, other than that, that's all I have to shill.
Well, that sounds fun. So wait, sorry, you said that you're doing the Dust Loop thing tomorrow at 7:30 Central, and then Christmas Eve. Like, what time is that starting?
Christmas Day, and
Christmas
starting
Day.
at.
Sorry.
Oh, did they say 9 p.m. or 10 p.m.? It's one of two. I think it's 10 p.m. that I'm starting.
Central, I'm assuming. 10 p.m. Central.
Yes, 10 p.m. Central.
Okay, I'll try to make it. Yeah, I definitely don't think I'm gonna be awake for the Dust Loop thing, but I'll probably be awake for the 10 p.m. thing at least.
Woohoo! Thank you for having me, Chris.
Yeah, like I said, I think this is the first time I don't think I've had you on commentary before, and I definitely would love to have you again if you're up for it.
Absolutely.
Like I said, I plan on making this a bi-weekly thing, and maybe even running other games besides Grand Blue here in the future, so I would love to have you back. Thank you for, taking time to commentate today. And what about you, Zab? Do you have anything going on?
How much? Subscribe, follow Miss Krisalys. She's the one that started my commentary journey, and it was great to come back here and do it again. I also stream from time to time. I do some fighting games as well, some variety. But it's a big win, Chris Cup, and I am such a pleasure to be a part of it. And I just wish for its success as a bi-weekly thing as well.
Thank you. Yeah, it's always been great having you on the comms too. I know I know you've kind of been pretty busy, kind of doing your own thing, but appreciate you coming back for this one.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Yeah. I guess I'll hopefully get the Start GG page up for the next one here soon, but in the meantime, one thing I do want to shill is my good friend Clunk CC. A lot of you are probably familiar with him. He's got a tournament coming up next week. I'm gonna post the details for that in the chat. He does both a regular open bracket like today as well as an intermediate bracket. So the link or the registration for both of those is in that link I just posted. So if you don't have anything going on the 28th or the 29th, consider signing up for that. But I think that's all I got. So. All right, well, that's a wrap. And I agree, Holish, another W Chris Cup. Yeah, I think this turned out pretty well. And appreciate Kopi and Zap on the comms, and also special shout out to Omega Zero Oz, ATL Riot, and Mikkel, who's on the screen right now, for doing TOing duties today. And then also, I know that the top 8 players are probably going to be going to other bracket. I think usually there's other brackets that happen later in the evening. But I'll be reaching out to the top 8 folks to see what, graphic you guys want for the top 8 and get that out hopefully sometime tomorrow on Twitter and my Discord. Yeah, I think that's all I got. So thank you guys, and hope you guys have a lovely evening.
You too, Chris. Have a good evening to yourself and a good festive period as well.
Yeah.
If we don't get the chance to say, I have a chance to say it to everyone. Like Merry Christmas, I suppose.
Yeah.
Coming up.
Any Grims in the bracket? I don't think there were any Grims that I know of. Thirder, but. Alright, well. I'm gonna go ahead and leave the call, do my outro, and then find someone to raid. But yeah, thank you guys so much, and I'm looking forward to the next one. Hopefully, you guys.
Same here.
Yeah. All right, bye guys.
All right.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
See
Cool. Only a near, because that's what won. If there's one thing I want to say, it's Skyfarers always remember to be excellent to each other and party on. I like that, Mikkel. This was fantastic. Thank you. Yeah, again, thank you to the TOs, the commentators, competitors, everyone. Like, your guys' continued support of Chris Cup does truly mean the world to me. It was, as I've said before, this was just supposed to be a one-time thing. It turned into a monthly, and soon to turn into a bi-weekly, and who knows, maybe I'll get ambitious and turn it into a weekly thing, but I don't know if I'm ready for that much just yet, but I think I'm ready to at least make it bi-weekly. So, yeah. And again, congratulations to Anochi, a first-time Chris Cup champion. It's been really cool to see her improvement. And just everyone. Everyone just killed it today. So. Green Orb, that's not the near I was talking. Party on, Wayne and Garth. Yeah. Cool. Let's see. Well, I know there's other tournaments going. I think Kina was talking about, I think her tournament actually started like 15 minutes ago. So maybe we can raid into her if you guys want some more Grand Blue action. Like, the last draw is always a fun time. Let me just check. Just want to see who I can raid. There's actually a few people I could raid, but I think since, we're doing a tournament run today, it kind of makes sense to raid into another tournament. So that is what I'm going to go ahead and do. So yeah, let me go ahead and I'll just do a quick outro for you guys, and then we're going to go raid the last straw, so you guys can have more Grand Blue tournament shenanigans to watch. Let's see. I'll play Grand Blue song. I'm trying to find a good one for you guys. I'll do Vasaraga's theme. But I wanted to bring a Bill and Ted reference since I enjoy the movie. Yeah, it's funny. All right, guys. Well, that's a wrap. Yet another successful Krisalys Cup. Be on the lookout for the next one. I'm hoping to have the Start GG page for that. I think I'm going to start making it bi-weekly in January. So maybe 2 weeks from now, we'll have another one. So the best way that you guys can, like, stay up to date with Krisalys Cup, or just whenever I stream, whatever, just keeping up with me, is to join my Discord server. So the link to that is there. I'm also on social media. I post the VODs to Krisalys Cup, and just all of my VODs, actually, on YouTube. Post a lot of random stuff on Twitter, including when I go live. Also post some clips here and there and blogs for whenever I go to majors on TikTok. And then some fun pictures here and there on Instagram, so make sure you're following me on all those platforms. And as a reminder, I said it just a bit ago, but if you guys want more Grand Blue action, make sure you sign up for my friend Clunk's tournament next week. The link to that I just posted. Clunk's Cookout's always a good time. Woo, Vasaraga, yeah. And then I always like to say, last but not least, and that's why I put it on my stream ending screen here. Make sure you guys are practicing self-care, taking time to sit back, relax, enjoy yourselves, hydrate. And last but not least, I wish you all a very happy holiday. I know we've got, for those of you that celebrate it, of course. I know not everyone celebrates Christmas, but if you do, then I wish you a very happy holiday. Thanks again for, tuning in to Chris Cup and looking forward to the next one. And let's go over to Kina's channel for her tournament, The Last Straw. So you guys can have some more Grand Blue action for the day. All right, take care.